everyone, it's Kristen. I just wanted to do, as promised, a Too Faced palette kind of review thing. I did this once before when I was on my taping frenzy last week, and I couldn't figure out why, I'm such a dork, why nobody was looking at it. It showed like 0 views, and I was like, maybe nobody really wants to see this. And then I figured out that it was too long and I had been rejected by YouTube, and so I need to do it again. So I had swatched them all that time and everything. I'm not going to swatch them this time. I'll just kind of show you guys the different colors, tell you what I think of each one, and then if there's a specific one you guys really want to see swatches of, I could do that. I have no clue how to insert pictures into videos, or I would swatch them and then insert a picture. I don't know, maybe somebody can help me with that. At any rate, I will go ahead and just kind of show you my thoughts. I'm going to start with the palette that I just got that I showed you guys, the matte palette, and kind of tell you my thoughts on that. This is the matte palette, and actually I'll show you something really quick before I move on to each palette. They changed the way they used to do the palettes. This is the first one that I got, which was the Natural Eye, and you can see that it's much thicker than the new ones. That was because they had a drawer that pulled out and had a brush. Some of them had 2 brushes. This one just had 1 brush. But anyway, so that's the first kind of thing. I actually like the new packaging better. I never used those brushes, so I like the new packaging better. Okay, so this is the matte one, and the colors there's a row of browns, a row of cool blues, and a row of what I would call cool kind of purple violets as well. I wanted to love this palette. I tried it with a bunch of different bases, but for some reason, while these are some of the smoothest matte colors I've ever used, they creased on me within a couple of hours. I don't really know what the deal was there. I tried it with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I tried it with Urban Decay Primer Potion. I tried with Painterly Paint Pot. I don't know, but they were beautiful for probably about 4 hours, I'm going to say. That's my best estimate. And then they started to crease on me. Now it's summer, so I might try them again in the winter and see how that is. I do have kind of lids that are more on the oily side. So if you don't have that, this might be great. Like I said, they're very smooth and they blended very easily for matte and looked really nice and professional. So I'm kind of a little bit bummed about that. Okay, so that was the one that I promised I would review on, and now I'll show you kind of real quickly the other ones that I have. So you saw the Natural Eye one. This is the first one that I got. This one is probably my favorite of all of them. All of these palettes are meant to kind of be used in the rows that they're in, and they all have 3 cards up here to give you different versions of eye looks with this palette. One's a day eye, usually a classic eye, and then what they call a fashion eye. The fashion line is always on the bottom, classic in the middle, day on the top. And in this palette they get sparklier, if that's a word, as you go down. So usually it's more matte finish in the first line, a little bit more of a satin to shimmer in the middle, and then shimmer in the bottom. I really like, I don't think, aside from this one, I don't know if you guys can see that fashion color down there. It's called Nude Beach. It's super sparkly. Nothing like Nude Beach from Bare Essentials, I'm here to tell you. Used sparingly, it's okay. Sometimes I kind of combine it with the one above it, which is called Silk Teddy, if I want to use it to have a little sparkle, but it's very, very sparkly. One of the things I like about these palettes, there's usually at least one line shadow that can be used as a liner. This top one, which is called Sexpresso, they have very interesting names, can be used as a liner. It's very pigmented, very, very nice, and so I like that. I like to have the option in there. Also, this one called Heaven can be used kind of as a matte highlight on your cheekbones as well. So it's a nice travel palette. There you go, talking about travel again. Okay, the next one that I got was the Naked Eye, and while the Natural Eye is more warm, I feel like some of these colors are cool, but they kind of have warm and cool in this one as well. But so same deal, day, classic, fashion. I also like this one. The Natural Eye is my favorite. This is probably my second favorite. These two don't seem to crease on me like that matte one does and one other one does. But again, this one has a black color that's great as a liner. Just as pigmented as Max Carbon. Really, really nice. And all of these colors are beautiful. They don't have to be used like, you know, the 1, 2, 3. They work well together. It's a really nice palette. It doesn't look like I've used it a lot, but I have. The colors are very blendable, no super sparkly. You can see that doesn't have kind of the sparkly like the other one does. Just really, really, really nice. Classic colors, very professional. Again, this has the drawer that pulls out and has a little brush in it. Okay, then I have the Too Faced Romantic Eye. These are very pretty feminine kind of colors. I love the purples that are in this. This, however, the First Dance, that kind of purple color, is great as a liner. It does not blend very well in the crease. It's a little bit difficult. You can get it to blend, but it's a little bit more difficult. These two, boy, that's kind of dirty. Sorry. These two colors down here are really, really pretty. I use those. I don't know if you guys watch Pixie Woo, but she did this tutorial with the Sleek original palette, which I don't have, but I'm going to get my hands on. And she used kind of two colors, and I kind of did something kind of like what she did, although this is a little bit darker, I think, than what she used. But at any rate, these are also great colors, again, with the matte, kind of a satin, and then a little more shimmer, but not out of control. I really like these colors as well. These crease a little bit. Not as bad as the matte ones, that's for sure. And then the last one I have, I should make sure that everybody knows, I just saw, and you know I'm going to end up having to get it, that they changed this palette. This is the Smoky palette, but they changed it. All the colors are different now, which is probably good, because a couple of these colors didn't make a lot of sense. I like them on their own, but they don't make a lot of sense together, in my opinion. So it has a row of browns. That makes sense, brown smoky eye. A row of blacks also makes sense, kind of a, you know, charcoal gray smoky eye. And then this one, which it has a beautiful green and a beautiful blue. I just don't see how it fits into the smoky palette-ness of the world. But again, this has a matte up here. These have a little bit of shimmer in them. Actually all 6 of these have a little bit of shimmer. Not a ton though. That blue comes off a little more matte. But I will tell you, this black, not very pigmented. A little more charcoal than it is black. But I'm just showing you to show you. I don't think this one is available anymore, because I think they changed the colors. So I don't know. Because I said I would. I'm showing you. So there you go. Though that is my review-ish of the Too Faced palettes. Again, I was really disappointed in the matte one. I was really excited about that. You guys probably saw in my haul I was excited about that. And it ended up, like I said, just creasing really badly. Most of the colors in all the palettes are pigmented. If you have a question on one of the specific palettes or a specific color or something like that, feel free to leave me a message, and I try to answer everybody's messages. I don't think I've missed any so far. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. Okay, talk to you later. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.